With the new changes on Eudora, her new abilities allows her to perform much better than her earlier versions. But there is this one problem I noticed. Her wave clear is still way too bad. But instead, thanks to her new passive, her jungle clear speed has become faster. I don't know if the developers intended for this, but let's try to find a way to make it work. Here's the thing. At level 1, you can't really spam your first skill because you need your passive mark on the enemy. But once after you get level 2 plus magic shoes to reduce your cooldown, you can start clearing the jungle real fast. My teammates were kind enough to help me out with the first buff. I just need to get my level 4, and then I'll start putting pressure on squishy targets.
Let's get started.
Can't be slacking off when you know there's an Eudora around.
Oh, I got you, bitch.
Uranus overestimated his sustain here. It's a common thing I see a lot of Uranus players do during the first 5 minutes of the game.
There's no escape.
I got trapped here, trying to cover up and defending the lane, but these guys ended up diving me 4 versus 1.
Well, at least I tried.
As long as you don't get bodied by tanks and fighters running straight at you, your game should be fairly decent, as long as you maintain your positioning. The reduction on her backswing when casting abilities, even though minimal, is also really noticeable.
Well, that was easy.
Don't worry, I'm coming for you, too. Lucky bastard.
Okay, I messed up yet.
The game was actually going great. Up until the mid-game, we had a decent lead and had good pressure on them during objective fights. Imagine losing neutral objectives to an Eudora jungle. Probably not the greatest feeling. With the new changes, she kind of feels like an alpha, thanks to her spam ability and low cooldown on her ult. I just spam it whenever I get the chance. Although the chances of messing up her ult are also significantly higher now.
Fucking die, bitch.
This Eamon was camping for me the whole time, waiting for me to use my ultimate.
What a bitch.
Around the mid-game, we started to lack damage. Kimmy and Leslie, who I was hoping would do the carrying late game, started doing no damage. This Amon was smart, only prioritizing to catch me because he knew without me my team was kind of ass. I had to play really safe. The lack of mobility is really showing now. All that early build-up became useless, since the other damage dealers in my team really didn't catch up. Yup, just like that, we lost all momentum we had. Despite Leslie and Kimmy being late-game monsters, I guess it really doesn't matter when they're on your team. The second game's early went so much smoother than the previous.
Thanks for the free money, bitch.
Two free kills at the start? Let's try to snowball this match. First turtle fight is probably going to be tricky. It's difficult to out-retribution a lance, especially for the fact that he can immune my stun.
What were you trying to do?
A good Khalid would be able to completely shut me down from the start, but this one looks kind of incompetent.
What do we have here?
By the second turtle, I was super fed and had a huge lead. So instead of just taking the turtle, I wanted to try baiting them to come out. They weren't looking like they wanted to commit, so I just took it instead.
Good lead, sir.
You've made a big mistake.
I think the reason heroes like Eudora or Layla are hardly ever used in high-level games is simply because of the fact that, in a fast-paced game like Mobile Legends, there is just simply no place for heroes with low mobility. They really need to come up with a creative way to make such heroes stand out. I got overzealous here at this point and got caught, which is really terrible, especially when it's a game where you're the main reason the team is winning. I did try my best to sidestep this lance again, but I ended up going down anyways. By the late game, we started to struggle a lot. Our draft wasn't really well optimized for late game, and it started to show. We had a major team fight here where we messed up big and gave away a free lord. Their Claude was also really good. The Winter Crown plays he was making were crazy.
Yeah, that was my bad, sorry.
We really could have used a DPS hero here instead. A different marksman or mage might have won us the game, to be honest, but there's really no use complaining about what's already done.
Not you again.
Well, by this point, we didn't have anyone to shred their frontliners, so they could just run at us, and there was nothing we could do. Yep, my team tried their best to defend this, but there wasn't really any chance left. Anyways, don't try this. It sucks.